Dr. Michael Chen watched the little girl in the wheelchair, 7 years old, paralyzed from the waist down, given up on by every specialist. The doctors say she'll never walk, her mother said. Billionaire CEO, desperate, broken. Michael knelt down. Hi, sweetheart, I'm Dr. Chen. Want to know a secret? The girl nodded. I don't believe in never. Want to try something with me? Mommy says nobody can fix me. Then let's prove everyone wrong. Together. 6 months later, the girl took her first step. Her mother collapsed, sobbing. You gave me my daughter back. She was always here. She just needed help finding her way. Dr. Michael Chen, 40 years old, single father to 9-year-old twin boys, was not a typical doctor. If I could help them, I can help others, he told himself. She was always yours. I just helped her stand up. Then what can I do? How can I thank you? Michael thought. Tell her story. Help other kids who've been given up on. Fund research. Give hope. I'll do all of that and more. They shook hands, professional. But something more passed between them. Can I ask you something? Catherine said. Sure. Why do you take hopeless cases, really? Because my sons were hopeless cases. Doctors gave up. I didn't. Now they run, play, live. If I could do that for them, I can do it for others. You're not just a doctor, you're a miracle worker. So he took the cases nobody wanted, the impossible kids. I'm just a dad who doesn't accept never, that's all. Catherine looked at him differently, with respect, admiration, something else. Can we see you again? Not as doctor, as friends. Michael smiled. I'd like that. As they left, Sophia turned, ran back, hugged Michael. Thank you for making me walk again. You made yourself walk. I just believed you could. Will I see you again? Absolutely. Your mom and I are friends now. Sophia beamed, ran back to her mother, actually ran, and he saved them, one by one. Catherine mouthed thank you one more time. Michael waved, watched them leave. Something had changed, not just for Sophia, for all of them. Sometimes healing isn't just physical, it's emotional, spiritual, relational. And sometimes the doctor needs healing too. Until Catherine Martinez walked into his office. Billionaire CEO, tech empire, Forbes list. But none of that mattered. Her daughter Sophia was paralyzed. Spinal cord injury from a car accident 3 years ago. 13 surgeries, hundreds of specialists, millions spent. Nothing worked. Dr. Chen, you're my last hope, Catherine said. Everyone else has given up. Michael looked at Sophia, 7 years old, wheelchair, sad eyes, defeated posture. He specialized in hopeless cases. Kids other doctors turned away. Tell me what happened. Car accident, 3 years ago. Drunk driver hit us. I walked away. Sophia didn't. What's the prognosis? Permanent paralysis. T10 complete. Every doctor says the same thing. She'll never walk. What do you say? Catherine looked surprised. What do I say? Yes. What does Sophia's mother say? Not the doctors, you. Catherine's eyes filled. I say I'd give everything I have, every dollar, every company, everything, to see my daughter walk again. Then let's try. But the doctors, why do you take these cases, colleagues asked. Gave up. I don't give up. Neither should you. Michael examined Sophia, thoroughly, carefully. Sophia, can you feel this? He touched her leg. No. This? Higher up. A little, tingly. Good, tingly is good. He ran tests, MRIs, nerve conduction studies, everything. Then sat with Catherine. The other doctors were wrong. What? Because someone has to, and because I know what hopeless feels like. Sophia's injury isn't complete. It's incomplete. There's partial nerve function. They missed it. How is that possible? We went to the best. The best sometimes miss things. They see what they expect, not what's actually there. So what does this mean? It means Sophia can potentially walk, with intensive therapy, experimental treatments, hard work, no guarantees, but possible. Catherine grabbed his hand. Tell me what you need. Money is no object. I don't need money. I need commitment. From you, from Sophia. This will be the hardest thing she's ever done. We'll do anything. Then we start tomorrow. Michael designed a program. Physical therapy, electrical stimulation, experimental drugs, cutting-edge techniques. His wife had died 5 years ago. Sudden illness, gone in weeks. This is aggressive, his team warned. She's 7. She has time. Let's use it. Sophia started therapy. It was brutal. I can't. It hurts. I know it hurts, sweetheart. But hurt means working. Hurt means healing. I want to stop. You can stop, but then you stay in the wheelchair. Forever. Is that what you want? Sophia cried. No, I want to walk, like other kids. Then we keep going, together. Catherine watched every session, tears streaming. Is this too much? Should we stop? Leaving him with 7-year-old twins, Noah and Ethan, both with mild cerebral palsy. Do you want Sophia to walk? More than anything. Then we don't stop. She's strong, stronger than you know. Weeks passed, small improvements. Sophia could feel more. Move her toes slightly. Progress, where Michael said. Slow, but progress. Month 2, Sophia moved her foot, deliberately, on command. Catherine sobbed. She moved! She actually moved! She's fighting. Keep believing in her. Month 3, Sophia stood, with support, for 10 seconds. My legs are shaking. Doctors said they'd never walk normally, never play sports, never be typical kids. That's them waking up. They're remembering how to work. Michael's twins, Noah and Ethan, visited sometimes. Played with Sophia. You can do it, Noah encouraged. We were told we couldn't walk right, but we did. You will too. Really? Really, Dr. Dad doesn't give up. And you shouldn't either. Sophia smiled, first real smile in months. Month 4, Sophia took a step, one single step, with walker support, but a step. Catherine collapsed, sobbing, uncontrollable. She stepped. Oh my God, she stepped. Michael knelt beside her. She did, and she'll do more. Keep believing. Michael proved them wrong. Through therapy, persistence, love. I haven't cried like this since the accident, since I thought I'd lost her forever. You never lost her. She was always here. Just needed help finding her way. Catherine looked at him, really looked. Saw not just a doctor, but a man, a father, someone who understood. Thank you for not giving up, for believing when everyone else stopped. That's what I do, believe in the impossible. Month 5. Sophia walked across the room, slowly, shakily, but walked. Her mother watched, tears streaming, hands covering mouth. Mom, I'm walking, I'm really walking. Catherine ran to her, hugged her, both crying, both laughing. You did it, baby, you did it. Now his boys ran, played soccer, thrived. Dr. Chen helped me, he never gave up. Michael watched from the doorway, his own eyes wet. This was why he became a doctor. Month 6. Sophia walked confidently. No walker, no support, just her. At the final appointment, Catherine brought a check. This is for you, for saving my daughter. Michael looked, 7 figures. Can't accept this. Why not? Because I didn't do this for money. I did it because it was right. But you gave me my daughter back. Catherine and Michael met for coffee the next week. Michael shifted uncomfortably. I just did my job. You did more. You gave me hope when I had none. You showed Sophia that impossible isn't real. That's everything. They talked for 3 hours about life, loss, single parenting, struggles, joys. How do you do it? Catherine asked. Work full-time, raise twins, take on impossible cases. Where do you find the energy? I don't. Some days I'm barely functional. But the boys need me. My patients need me, so I keep going. That's exhausting. That's life. You do the same. Run a company, raise Sophia. You're exhausted too. I am, but I have help. Nannies, assistants. You don't. I have my mom. She watches the boys after school. I'm lucky. Still, single parenting is hard. How's Sophia? Michael asked. Hardest thing I've ever done, but also the most rewarding. They started meeting regularly. Coffee, lunch, dinner sometimes. Sophia asked to see Dr. Chen's boys. Can I meet them? Of course, want to have a play date. The kids hit it off immediately. Sophia, Noah, and Ethan played for hours. Your boys are wonderful, Catherine told Michael. So is Sophia. She's come so far. Because of you. Because of her and you. And everyone who believed. Watching the kids play, Michael felt something. A pull. An attraction. Amazing. Running everywhere. Can't believe she was in a wheelchair 6 months ago. Catherine felt it too, but neither said anything. 6 months after Sophia's treatment ended, Catherine invited Michael to dinner. Just the two of us, if that's okay. I'd like that. Dinner was at an upscale restaurant. Catherine's world, not Michael's. This is too fancy, Michael joked. You deserve fancy. You saved my daughter. I did my job. Stop. You did more. You changed our lives. Accept it. Over dinner, they opened up. She's remarkable, strong, determined. I haven't dated since my wife died, Michael admitted. Haven't wanted to. The boys needed stability. I needed to focus. And now I'm thinking maybe it's time. Maybe I'm ready. Catherine smiled. I haven't dated since before Sophia's accident. Felt guilty, like I should only focus on her, on fixing her. She's fixed, or rather, she fixed herself with your support. So maybe I'm ready too. They looked at each other, the tension obvious. This is complicated, Michael said. Why? You're a billionaire CEO. I'm a pediatric doctor. Different worlds. She gets that from her father. He died when she was 2. Helicopter crash. Company business. But same struggles. Single parents, both lost spouses, both raising kids alone. Still, your lifestyle doesn't matter. Money doesn't buy what I want. It didn't heal Sophia. You did. Money doesn't buy companionship or love or connection. What are you saying? I'm saying I like you a lot, and I want to see where this goes. Michael reached across the table, took her hand. I like you too, more than I probably should. Then let's try, see what happens. They dated quietly, carefully, both nervous, both rusty. I don't know how to do this anymore, Catherine admitted after their 3rd date. Neither do I. We'll figure it out together. I'm sorry. The kids loved it. Are you dating Sophia's mom? Noah asked. Maybe. How do you feel about that? She's nice. Sophia's cool. We like them. Good, because I like them too. Sophia asked her mom the same thing. Are you dating Dr. Chen? Maybe. Is that okay? Yes, he's the best, and his boys are fun. 6 months into dating, they faced reality. Blending families, different lifestyles, challenges. I work crazy hours, Michael said. Emergencies, surgeries. I'm not reliable. I run a company, board meetings, travel. I'm not reliable either. Thank you, it's been 5 years. But it's still hard. Raising her alone, running the company. The accident broke something in me. I thought I'd lost her too. So how do we make this work? We communicate, we compromise, we prioritize each other. They did. Catherine reduced her travel. Michael hired more help at the practice. I can't believe I'm doing this, Catherine told her assistant. Turning down meetings for a relationship? Maybe it's time. You've been working nonstop for a decade. But the company will survive without you being at every meeting. And you deserve happiness. 1 year into dating, Michael's mother got sick. Cancer, aggressive. He fell apart. I can't lose her. She raised me. She helped raise my boys. She's everything. Catherine was there. Every hospital visit, every treatment, every breakdown. But you didn't. She's here, thriving. You don't have to do that, Michael said. Yes, I do. You were there for Sophia. I'm here for you. This is different. No, it's not. It's love. Supporting each other. That's what we do. Michael's mother survived, went into remission. But the experience changed things. Life's too short, she told Michael. If you love Catherine, marry her. Don't waste time. It's only been a year. I knew your father was the one after 3 months. Time doesn't matter. Love does. Michael proposed 3 months later, at the hospital, where he'd first treated Sophia. This is where we met, where everything changed. Catherine Martinez, you walked in desperate, broken, looking for a miracle. Because of you. You gave me one. You gave Sophia her life back. But you also gave me hope, purpose, love. Will you marry me? Catherine cried, yes, absolutely yes. Sophia and the twins cheered. They'd been hiding, watching. Can we be a real family now? Sophia asked. We already are, Catherine said. Marriage just makes it official. Their wedding was small, 3 kids as wedding party. Sophia walking down the aisle, proof of Michael's miracle. In her vows, Catherine said, 3 years ago, I sat in a wheelchair with my daughter, told by every doctor she'd never walk. You looked at her and said, I don't believe in never. You gave Sophia her life back, but you also gave me mine. You showed me that love exists after loss, that family can be rebuilt, that miracles are real. Thank you for believing in Sophia, in me, in us. Michael's vows. I became a doctor to save lives, but you saved mine. You reminded me that life is more than work, that love is worth the risk, that family can expand. Sophia walked because she fought, but we're here because we both chose to try. Thank you for taking a chance on a single dad who works too much and doesn't know how to date. I promise to love you, support you, be your partner, forever. Sophia insisted on her own vows. Dr. Chen made me walk, but my mom made us a family. Thank you both for loving me, for loving each other, for being brave. Noah and Ethan added theirs. Catherine's cool. Sophia's awesome. We're lucky to have them. Welcome to our family. Marriage brought new dynamics. blending families, different backgrounds, learning curves. They found balance, not perfect, but functional. Sophia thrived, running, playing, joining sports teams. I want to play soccer, she announced. Are you sure? Catherine worried. What if you get hurt? What if... Mom, stop. I'm not fragile. Dad, fixed me. I'm strong now. Michael loved being called Dad. You don't have to call me that if it's weird. It's not weird. You're my dad. You gave me my legs back. That's dad stuff. Noah and Ethan called Catherine Mom naturally. Our real mom is in heaven, but Catherine's our mom here. Both can be true. 2 years into marriage, they discussed more kids. I'd like a baby, Catherine said. Together, ours. Catherine's mansion felt wrong. Too big. Too empty. Not a home. You're 45. Is that safe? Women have babies in their 40s. We can try. What about the kids? They're happy. What if a baby disrupts that? They asked the kids. Sophia, a baby? Cool. I want to be a big sister. Noah and Ethan, we're already big brothers. One more kid? Sure. They tried. It took 2 years. Fertility treatments. Stress. Hope. Finally, Catherine got pregnant at 47. High risk. Monitored closely. Their daughter was born healthy. They named her Grace, after Michael's mother, who'd passed away the year before. Your grandmother would have loved you, Michael told baby Grace. Michael's house felt small. Not enough space for 5 people. The older kids adored her. Sophia especially. My baby sister. I'll teach her everything, like walking. I'm an expert. You are, Michael agreed. Life was chaotic. 5 kids, Sophia 11, Noah and Ethan 13, baby Grace. 2 careers, 1 crazy household. I can't believe this is my life, Catherine said one evening. Baby crying, Sophia practicing soccer, twins doing homework loudly. Too much? Michael asked. Perfect. Perfectly chaotic. I wouldn't change a thing. 5 years after Sophia's treatment, they started a foundation, funding research for spinal cord injuries. Too many kids are told never, Michael explained at the launch. Never walk, never run, never live fully. We want to change that. Sophia's miracle shouldn't be rare, Catherine added. It should be accessible to every child, every family. That's our mission. The foundation funded cutting-edge research, clinical trials, therapy programs. They compromised, bought a new house together. Not too big, not too small, just right. We're changing outcomes, Michael told his team. Kids who would have been in wheelchairs are walking. Because of our work. Because of Sophia, Catherine corrected. She started this. Sophia, now 16, volunteered at the foundation, talking to newly injured kids. I was told I'd never walk. I believed it. Until Dr. Chen, my dad, showed me that never isn't real. If I can walk, you can too. Don't give up. Her story inspired thousands. 10 years after the miracle, Sophia ran a marathon. Raising money for spinal cord injury research, Catherine and Michael ran with her. The whole family did. Crossing the finish line, Sophia cried. 10 years ago, I was in a wheelchair. Today, I ran 26.2 miles. This is for every kid who's told they can't. The crowd erupted. Sophia's story had gone viral. She was a symbol of hope. How does it feel? A reporter asked Catherine. Our house, Sophia declared. All of us. Like watching my daughter be reborn. Again. She walked once. Now she runs. It's everything. What about you, Dr. Chen? I'm just proud of Sophia, of Catherine, of our family. We've come so far. Noah and Ethan, now 23, both became doctors, following their father's footsteps. We want to help kids like Sophia, like we were. Give them hope. You already do, Michael said, just by being you. Grace, now 8, wanted to be a physical therapist. I want to help people walk, like Daddy helped Sophia. You can be anything you want, Catherine told her. I want to help, like our family helps. 15 years after Sophia's treatment, Michael was honored. Physician of the Year, for his work with impossible cases. At work, Catherine stepped back, promoted a COO, delegated. At the ceremony, Catherine gave the introduction. I met Dr. Michael Chen when I was desperate. My daughter had been given up on by everyone. He looked at her and said, I don't believe in never. He was right. Sophia walked, but he did more. He gave hundreds of other kids the same gift, the gift of possibility. Michael doesn't just heal bodies. He heals spirits, hope, families. He's not just a doctor, he's a miracle worker. But if you tell him that, he'll deny it, because he's humble, because he believes the miracles come from the patients, not him. Today we honor him, but really we honor every child he's helped. Every family he's restored. Every life he's changed. Thank you, Michael, for believing, for fighting, for never giving up. Michael's acceptance speech was simple. I do what I do because I know what hopeless feels like. My sons were told they'd never walk right. They do. Sophia was told she'd never walk. She runs marathons. These aren't my miracles. They're theirs. I just believed. That's all. Believe in your patience. Believe in possibilities and never ever accept never. Standing ovation. I don't need to run everything. I need to live. Michael reduced his hours, hired partners, shared caseload. My family needs me present, not exhausted. 20 years after Sophia's treatment, the foundation had helped 10,000 kids. Grace was 18, starting college, pre-med. I'm going to be a doctor like Dad, help kids like Sophia. Another generation of healers, Michael said proudly. 25 years after the treatment, they renewed their vows. A big ceremony, all 5 kids. Grandkids now too, Sophia had 2 daughters. Catherine's vows. 25 years ago, you saved my daughter. Then you saved me. From grief, from loneliness, from thinking life was over. You showed me that love comes when you're not looking, that family expands, that miracles are real. Every day with you is a gift. Michael's vows. 25 years ago, you walked into my office, desperate, broken. You reminded me why I became a doctor. Not for glory, not for money, but to help, to heal, to believe. You gave me a second chance at family, at love, at life. Thank you for taking a chance on a single dad who didn't know how to date. Sophia spoke. 25 years ago, everyone said I'd never walk. My mom believed them. Then she met my dad. He said, I don't believe in never. He was right. I walked, then ran, then lived. Now I have kids, a career, a life, all because he believed, and because Mom never gave up on me. Thank you both for everything. The grandkids ran around, playing, laughing, living. This is our legacy, Catherine said, watching them. Not the foundation, not the research. Them, this family, this love. 10,000 children, Catherine marveled, all because you believed in one. I agree. 30 years after Sophia's treatment, Michael retired. At 70, after a full career. I've helped enough kids, time to be grandpa full-time. Catherine had retired 5 years earlier. Stepped down as CEO. Focused on foundation and family. We earned this, rest, family, grandkids. They traveled. Spent time with kids and grandchildren. Enjoyed life. Remember when we met? Catherine asked on a beach vacation. You walked into my office, desperate, beautiful, compelling. I was a mess. You were a mother fighting for her child. That's beautiful. All because one fought, Michael corrected. Sophia started this. You believed in Sophia when nobody else did. I believed in both of you. Sophia's daughters were both athletes. Gymnastics, track, thriving. Grandma, tell us about when you couldn't walk, the oldest asked. I was in a car accident. Hurt my spine. Doctors said I'd never walk again. But you did! Because Grandpa Michael believed I could. He worked with me. Made me strong. I fought. I walked. You're a superhero. No, I'm just someone who didn't give up. Like Grandpa taught me. Sophia was now 27. Physical therapist. Specializing in spinal cord injuries. I help kids like me. Kids who've been told never. I show them my legs, my life. I say, this is possible. Keep fighting. Her patients adored her. She gets it. She's lived it. Noah and Ethan ran their own practice. The Chen Brothers Clinic, specializing in pediatric rehabilitation. You raised good sons, Catherine told Michael. We raised good kids, all of them, together. 35 years after Sophia's treatment, Michael was 75. Catherine was 80. Noah and Ethan, both 52, had helped thousands of kids through their practice. Dad's legacy continues, they told reporters. Grace was 43, chief of pediatric rehabilitation at a major hospital. My siblings walked because Dad believed. Sophia walked because Dad didn't give up. I help kids walk because I learned from the best. 40 years after Sophia's treatment, they returned to Michael's old office. Now a museum, the Miracle Office, where Dr. Michael Chen changed pediatric rehabilitation. Sophia stood in the examination room, where she'd taken her first step. This is where it happened, where I moved my toe, where Dad said, progress. Catherine stood beside her, crying happy tears. I remember, you were so excited. We all were. Both slowing, but still active, still involved. Because Dad believed, when nobody else did. Michael joined them, slower now, using a cane, but present. This room holds so many memories. Sophia, hundreds of other kids, so much hope. They placed a plaque. In honor of Dr. Michael Chen, who taught us that never is not real, that belief heals, that miracles happen. The dedication ceremony was massive. Patients, families, colleagues. Dr. Chen helped my son walk. He helped my daughter. He changed our lives. Sophia spoke, now gray-haired, still strong. 40 years ago, I was told I'd never walk. My mom believed it, until she met my dad. He said one word that changed everything. Possible. Not certain, not guaranteed, just possible. That was enough to try, enough to fight, enough to believe. The foundation had helped on 100,000 kids, changed treatment protocols globally. Today I run, I have kids, I help other kids walk. All because Dad said possible. That's his legacy, not the kids he saved, but the belief he gave them, the hope, the courage to try. Michael stood, with difficulty, but stood. I don't have many words left, but I have this. Never is a lie. Impossible is a challenge. Hopeless is giving up. Don't believe any of them. Sophia walked because she fought. Catherine loved because she dared. My sons thrived because they tried. You can too. Whatever your never is, fight it. Prove it wrong. Believe in possible, that's all. Just possible. Standing ovation, tears everywhere. 2 years later, Michael passed away, peacefully, surrounded by family. The funeral was massive. Thousands attended. Patients he'd saved. Families he'd helped. Lives he'd changed. Sophia delivered the eulogy. My dad gave me my legs, but he gave everyone hope. That's bigger than walking. That's everything. He taught me that miracles aren't magic. They're work, belief, persistence, love. He performed thousands of miracles, but they were all just belief, made real. We did good, Michael said. Thank you, Dad, for believing in me, in us, in everyone. You changed the world, one kid at a time. Catherine stood, barely, but stood. Michael was my everything. He saved Sophia. Then he saved me. For 40 years, he showed me what love looks like, what dedication means, what belief can do. I miss him, but I see him in Sophia, in every kid she helps, in the foundation, in the lives changed. He's not gone. He's everywhere. 5 years after Michael's death, Catherine joined him, peacefully in her sleep. Her funeral celebrated a life well lived. Billionaire turned philanthropist, mother, grandmother, believer. Sophia spoke again. Mom was told her daughter would never walk. She believed it, until Dad showed her different. Then she became the biggest believer of all. She funded research, changed lives, helped 100,000 kids. All because Dad believed in me first. That's legacy. One belief creating thousands more. A statue was erected. Michael and Sophia, doctor and patient. The moment she took her first step, the plaque. Dr. Michael Chen and Sophia Martinez Chen. Proof that never is not real, that belief heals, that miracles happen when someone refuses to give up. Sophia visited it often, brought patients. This is me, 45 years ago. I couldn't walk. My dad believed I could. He was right. Now I help others walk. The miracle continues. We did great. And it did. Through Sophia, through her patience, through every child told never who walked anyway. Because one doctor said possible. Because one mother believed him. Because one girl fought. And together they proved that miracles aren't rare. They're just belief made real. One step at a time. If this story inspired you, subscribe to VML Stories for more tales of hope, persistence, and impossible dreams made real. Hit that like button, drop a comment sharing your thoughts, and share this with someone who needs to remember that never is not real. Because sometimes all it takes is one person who believes to change everything. See you in the next story. Sophia was 42, running her own clinic, training the next generation of therapists. My mom and dad taught me to believe. I teach my patients the same. Never is not a word we use here. Her clinic had a waiting list. Families desperate, hopeful. Like mom was, like I was, I helped them.